Hey everybody, James16 here and welcome back to another video on my channel today. And I'm going to be talking about the aspect on, coming into Callums Legacy and what the great opportunities are and basically the coping mechanism and showing that I'm able to adapt with Callums Legacy. But I'll be dividing it into three sections on questions. This is going to be regarding the 14-year gang because this is associated with Callum's Legacy. Now, I'm not saying this is associated with Callum's Legacy as if that it's a project for Callum's Legacy, but it's also for myself in life because I've been developing the 14-year gang well over 7 years now, and use probably all know the characters like Bob, Robin and Dylan, and I've been working on those three plus King Martin for well over 7 years. But let's get straight to the 3 points, shall we? So what kind of things do I write about? So again, I've been working on a series that I want to bring to life, obviously called the 14-year gang. This is more of an adventure fantasy, technically, than a sci-fi. I've been developing on this upcoming series of stories for well over 7 years, and it continues to grow with me as I expand my imaginativeness today. And honestly, guys, I cannot describe the universe of ideas and characters and background stories and concealed stories that are in my universe. There's a lot, so I'm not going to go explain it very detailed, and this is why I'm going to be dividing this into sections and aspects on what I want to talk about, and this is how, and the meanings on being in Callum's Legacy. This is also going to be about myself and what I do in life. What do I enjoy when I'm not writing? Well, routinely I would read books for the most part whenever I'm doing quarantine away from social media to make myself feel like refreshed and sit in the house and have that enjoyment myself, because it makes me relaxed, and in general I don't want to be stressed and like overwhelmed to the point where I'm here. I also have a desirable relish on coding as a hobby. Now, I've learned a lot by that. Examples, I can problem solve any critical issues, or perhaps it could be a tool to create many websites or applications and stuff like that. And the reason why I said that is because it's a thing that kind of gets my innovative sort of side on. The examples of this, like the descriptive description on myself. Now, I have a competitive spirit on games, but specifically chess is one of the examples. So basically it's strategy as it gets intense throughout the game. I think that's the beauty of chess, basically, and when it comes to that, chess is one of those games where I think a lot, and it's probably one of the most relatable games that I've played. No, sorry, I did not mean to use relatable. I would say more satisfying. So, saving the best for last. Now, observing space is one of the pastime desirable things I will never stop doing. I have immense ambitions exploring the universe that makes my heart feel that strong confidence inside me. Now, any the more of examples, when I think about space, it always gives me a strong feeling on like how it relates to my personality. Now, okay, that may not make sense of explaining it, but space is more of a subject that I would study. So that's the main thing about space that I talked about there. And I would look out my telescope every night when it's clear, when the clouds are all out the way, and the scenery is just beautiful. So coming for last, I have a very relatable question. What does coming into Callum's Legacy mean to me? Basically, Callum's Legacy is the vacuum of solutions to all of my problems. That I could not see what was hidden from me throughout about 20% of my life. Between the average lifespan of a human being, which is 71 to 78 in the Greater Glasgow. That could be anything in the general world. But pretty much just around 20% of my life has actually been wasted. Well, not technically wasted, but wasted not to find the opportunity. But the main point is it completely obliterated the wall of doubt, making me see it's impossible to think, it's impossible to do anything I wish to desire. You know what I mean? It's completely shocking, but this is true, guys. I think in every solution, guys, good or bad, there is always a lesson at the end of all troubles or pleasure. It revolutionised my whole primitive way of thinking in the moral sense. And that is basically the fundamental question and answer that I have answered you guys regarding Callum's Legacy, regarding the 14 Young Gang, and basically regarding me as well in this. And regardless of what's going on, not even including the bad things, all the negative things. I just want to be positive for one day. One day. Alright? I just want to have a fine, positive day. But I couldn't have that because obviously there's just ridiculous things going on. And honestly, I don't want to talk about it. So I hope you enjoyed that video, guys, and please, 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 I would hugely recommend going into the Callums Legacy channel and watch Indie Authors World, because they do a lot of discussions on books and plans and all that sort of stuff. So please, please, please support the boy Callum, Kim and Sinclair, man. Shout out to those legends. So I'm going to go now, so see you in the next video.